Yes, it's Ken with Mr. Truck for another accessory review. This is something I just got from the Fuel Box. These folks make the best toolboxes out there. They're marine grade aluminum, ball bearing rollers. And this one is made for the tailgate. This is the Tailgate Drawer Toolbox. And they bed lined it all over it so it's going to last forever. And this is marine grade aluminum. This drawer slides out so I can get my tools without climbing in there. And I don't have to climb over the top for a crossover box. And they make all those. They make crossover boxes, pork chop boxes. They make everything you can think of. And you can put fuel tanks. They have fuel tanks connected to them. And theirs are bolted on, not welded on. So everything can be repaired if you ever need it 100 years from now. T-lock. That's a commercial grade T-lock. It's got actually locks the drawer too. Of course, with your tailgate up, your tailgate locked, it'll be a hard time for anybody to get in there. But I'm going to be able to throw stuff on top of this, throw chains in it, throw it all over. It's got a 200-pound weight limit on there, which is, I won't be putting that many tools in there. But I can throw some chains in there and all the things that I use, the drills, the impacts, the whole ball of works. And I'll be able to, leave it back here where I can reach it, which is a big deal on toolboxes. A lot of the crossovers, you have to have a ladder to get up there. And this one is right here by the tailgate. I love this. And I'm going to show you a picture of the inside because they actually did the bed liner inside and out, which means the tools are not going to move around a lot. They're not going to rattle, and that's how it is if you have a regular aluminum toolbox. Your tools bounce around in your aluminum and they get all blackened up. This can't happen with a bed liner in there. It's so nice. You can throw a rubber mat in there if you want to. But I love these. We're going to keep updating them, but they seal up real nice. They've actually got a rubber gasket all the way around, so the rain's not going to get in there. They do everything the right way. Ball bearings, sliders, everything is really awesome, well made. Now let me show you the bed liner on the inside. There you go. I've not put tools in it yet. I'm going to throw a bunch of them in there. Some of my impact wrenches, all that stuff will fit in there, but you got ball bearing on the sliders on the side, and you can take it out. I took it out to drill the holes. No big deal, but it's all riveted together. Flange welds on the rest of this, which means it's got twice as much metal to weld to, so they can put a thicker weld on it. That's what they do in all their toolboxes. Really well made. And I love this bed liner on here. This is just too cool. And their welds are like art. Should put this in a museum for an art piece because it's just gorgeous. But look at that bed liner. I'm going to get some tools and throw them in there, and you can see if anything rattles. That's just so awesome. This is the Tailgate Drawer Box. And I'm going to tell you the sizes of it. It's 44.25. That's how long it is. It's 17 wide and 5 inches deep, and that's the drawer. So yeah, this is so cool. And you can get them with just nothing but aluminum, or you can get them sprayed bed liner on them. But it's a 0.125 marine grade aluminum. And it's ball bearing sides. It's smooth drawer function. You can see how smooth it is. It's got just the one large drawer, and it's a 6.38 tall, 17 long, and 36.38 wide. So, pretty big drawer. And it latches. I love the T-latches. And it'll fit any truck or SUV. You don't even have to measure. They'll know what truck you have. You just tell them what it is. And they'll go through and make this thing just perfect for you. But their phone number, I'll put that in the description. The phone number on their website. The phone number is 559-739-0818, and it's just thefuelbox.com. I'll put all that in there. Now let me go get a tool and throw in there. And you can see the sides, that's where the ball bearings are. Double slider. Awesome. You got stainless steel parts and you got a lot of aluminum. Let me throw some wrenches in there. Oh yeah, you probably saw this. This is the keys. Of course you get 2 of them, 2 keys. Throw that in there. Big wrenches, throw them in there. Throw them in there. You don't hear them rattling? You don't hear them moving? Oh, those are a pretty, that's an 1.1 inches. You cannot hurt these. You're certainly welcome to put rubber in there if you want, but these things don't slide around. See, let me just jerk that. See that? You can probably see that wrench. They're not moving. They're not moving. It's an awesome toolbox for your tailgate. But yeah, how can you beat that? Smooth drawer. Smooth drawer. So go check them out. Go to their website, give them a call. See if Rebecca can set you up with these beautiful toolboxes.
Don't go away, MrTruck.tv. We'll be right back.
There, I got my giant toolbox, my giant flex drill. I'm going to throw my first aid kit in there. I've got a big one. So there, I got my big toolbox. I've got my first aid kit. I've got an impact, a drill, and I can put a lot more stuff in there. I'm putting all the stuff I want to be protected right in that toolbox. Now I want you to see the seal on the door. It goes all the way around it. There it is underneath, there it is up the side, goes across the top. That keeps the rain, the dust, all that out of there. This is one of those cool tools your grandkids and their kids can have this. I've got tools, you know, Snap-on, SK, a bunch of stuff from my dad, hacksaws. You know, I know a lot of that stuff's 80, 90 years old, and that stuff just doesn't wear out. That's the same way with the fuel box. All their accessories don't wear out. To keep all this stuff on the floor in the back, by the back seat, and the grandkids would always have to stand on it or step on it. It was always on the floor. Well, now I can get organized and put it in here. This is the way to go. So here's where I'm installing it. I just, of course, had to pull the drawer out. Then I drilled a pilot hole and lined it all up with underneath there, so I wasn't going to hit any wiring harness or anything. Didn't take long at all. Then I had my son come out and hold a wrench underneath so I could tighten up on top. It was fast.